Does Supergirl deserve the hate? So I just watched Supergirl, and off rip, I can say heck no. This movie was great. Does it have its problems? Yes. So let's go over them. First off, my main problem was the storyline. It had some minor loopholes, some minor issues, but no, overall, the story was not a generic superhero film. Back to the loopholes, they were minor and barely changed anything. And I didn't even pick them up till after thinking about the film and reviewing it in my head. The next big problem was there was a handful of times where you could tell they cut out bits and pieces to either make it look more professional or they just couldn't finish the shot. And it just made it look a little unfinished or awkward. Nothing too terrible, but those just throw you off for a minute. My last major complaint is a lot of CGI and VFX were pretty bad. Like, I can name a couple of scenes where CGI just looked a little like Play-Doh. And there were a couple shots where the VFX were a little bad with the shadows or the lack of color. So that's probably the worst complaint I have. But overall, it was nothing too terribly crazy to make the movie terrible. Moving on to the positives of the movie. My first positive, I would say the story met my expectation. I was not expecting another Superman movie, but this movie did what it needed to add to the DCU and explain a little more of the Kryptonian lore. And it gave a good purpose and backstory to Supergirl, which was a major positive for me. Like, it would be a little awkward if they just threw her into the DCU with no lore. Also, the funniest part about the story is them hinting at the anti-misogynistic views with the villain and stuff, because there are so many things online of people just being majorly misogynistic, and I thought it was super ironic and hilarious. My next positive is the fight scenes were sick in this movie. No negatives with the fight scene. They satisfied me perfectly and had some very unique fights that impressed me more than they should have. Lastly, this movie had a very unique direction and personality, which I think is a very good thing. It's very, very different from Superman, and I have no complaints overall with it. And I hope James Gunn continues to give directors creative freedom, but I just hope he tidies up a bit with letting so much of that out and not so much just letting things be a little loosey-goosey. So overall, no, I don't think this movie deserves the hate, but I don't think it's the best movie ever. So my score is going to be around a 6.5. And for example, I gave Superman a 10 and Masters of the Universe, which was a recent movie, a 5 out of 10. So I hope that helps. And like, sub, comment your thoughts. Bye-bye.